morning. Good morning. And a very good morning to you. My name is Susan Churchill. Hello, hello, hello. If you haven't been here with me before, this formerly was my good morning bouncing, and right now it's good morning. We'll see. We're in an evolution, as we all are, right? We're all evolving. Um, and so is the practice that I'm presenting here with you. So, right now, my idea is to focus for 2 weeks on healing of something. And so, right now, because we're in the fire element, fire horse, and all that, and that's the heart system in our bodies. Okay, um, so because of that, I want to bring in boosting circulation. So let's open up the arteries. Let's release any extra energy we no longer need that might be in actual blockages physically, but also the emotions, right? Because fire is with the heart. That's the element of fire. And fire can be excitement and joy, definitely joy, right? We know that. Um, New relationships, all kinds of stuff. And fire can also, yeah, it can kind of burn you. So if it's out of balance, and if and you don't need to know the whole thing about the five elements or whatnot. Just know that in this 2 weeks, we are focusing on boosting our circulation and our overall heart health. And so Master Lin on Tuesday gave us an exercise, which we do with our active exercises at the beginning. We're going to do 10 minutes of it and then see how that goes. And I'm not sure what will happen in the future, but that's this next, 11 days or what we're on. We're on day 3. Okay, so awesome. So I just want to say hello to everybody. Get our jingling going again. That sounds so pretty. Hi to Joanne and Lynn and Maria and Susan and Isabel and everybody who's there anytime you're watching this. Let's start with 1 minute for peace. So the first thing to do whenever you are going to do a Qigong practice or just to start your day is to realize and align yourself and open up to the awareness that you're not alone, that you're connected to something beautiful and warm, like joy, like happiness, like peace. So we're going to focus each morning. We've been doing this for a few months now for peace, and with the idea of we fill ourselves up, then we have extra that flows over that will radiate out and can be easily absorbed by the people, the objects, the situations around you. So you become a peace radiator. Hi, Pam. Excellent. Okay, so we're standing with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. We feel the connection to the earth. And we allow the peace and the feeling and awareness that we are always in this column of light, of peace. And we can use the color yellow. Hey, I'm wearing yellow today. And bring our hands together in prayer position. The elbows are out a little bit. Your knees have a little bend in them. You can tuck your chin in, put a smile on your face, and allow yourself to fill up completely with peace, with whatever you feel peace is. And you can call upon someone that you felt, wow, they were always so peaceful, and ask them to help you feel it. Sometimes you just need help to feel what you want, because it's like things are too chaotic and you've lost peace. So we're going to feel it, and right now do 1 minute. 1 more minute right now. Here we go. right, let's release our hands and start bouncing from the knees. So you've got your feet flat on the ground and we're bouncing. Hello to Marlene and Martha. Happy day, happy Friday, whatever day you're on right now. And we're just going to bounce. And now we're going to bring our hands up over our heads and we're going to continue bouncing. And you can bring them up this way, you can bring them up this way, whatever feels right for you. And just let your hands flap at the wrists. And we're bouncing for 5 minutes with our hands over our head because Master Chun Yi Lin, who created Spring Forest Qigong, has over the years said if you bounce for 5 minutes with your hands over your head within an hour of waking, you live to 100. Now, why does he say that? What can standing here with our feet on the ground and just bouncing, kind of vibrating, do to help us stay healthy? Hi, Christine. So let's spend the rest of this almost 4 minutes focusing inward and asking yourself that. And you can go to your brain and say, brain, how is this helping you? Nerves, how is this helping you? Heart, how is this helping you? Feet, toes, joints, muscles, tendons, ligaments, all your organ systems, your bones. How is this helping your bones? And then just quietly listen. And maybe it's going to take a while till you get an answer, and maybe you get answers right away. Maybe everything in your body's been saying, yes, I've been trying to talk to you for so long. Hi, Dorothy. And there's so many voices going off. You're like, okay, one at a time. Let the tongue touch the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth as you do this. That connects the front and back main energy channels. If you have done or have heard of the small universe meditation, when we do the small universe, there are 12 points that go around through this loop that's created from touching the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And it's so important that Master Lin created a meditation. If you go on springforestqigong.com, you can purchase that, and then you have it, and then you guess what? You can put your alarm on like I do in the morning and play it. It helps you to have that visualization. You're focusing of the movement of the chi throughout the body, around the body. It helps you wake up happy. It helps you have a beautiful breathing because there's the sounds, Om and Wa, that Master Lin is chanting. And it helps you to slow down your breathing. So there's so many benefits. So we are learning the benefits of bouncing. We are actually giving a massage to our internal organs. We're helping everybody get back in place. We're waking up the life force within us. We're getting it moving, and we use our visualization. We use our, idea of, we're bringing in colors in through the pores of the skin, filling yourself up with different colors, like the yellow for peace. And you can do whatever you want. It's your practice. We're actually helping our muscles. Can you believe that? We're strengthening our legs. Depending on how you were or how you are now, like how you were when you started this, or if you're brand new, it may be really hard to hold your hands up for 5 minutes. Let's take our hands down. I know it was for me. And so you just take it easy. And you're like, well, if this Grandmaster Chen Yilin, who's been doing Qigong since he was a young man, and he had debilitating arthritis and suicidal intentions, could heal himself and then have his purpose be helping others, then maybe I'll listen to him, you know. Maybe I will listen and say, well, let's see, does that work for me? So slow that down when you're ready. And we'll get in beginning of the universe position. So that was called the active exercises. Oh wait, we didn't finish. Sorry. We're going to do just one shoulder shrug. So I get our 10 minutes in for our healing movement. So shoulders up, head back. Tongue touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Continue to breathe. And say, all right, this is worth 3. So you just open everything. Release the shoulders down, the head comes up, feel a big whoosh of chi and spinal fluid coming up, whoosh, bathing the brain physically, and all of your chi field and everything is getting just cleansed. Release what you no longer need. Chi comes in, changes, transforms, releases, let it go. All right, excellent. And then we'll clap. Cup the inside of the left elbow. Now this is what we're going to be doing for 10 minutes. And then the right side. Underarm left side. Right side. We're going to add this, at this point, the window of the lungs. But we won't do that for our 10 minutes. Okay, come to the kidneys and do a nice cupping. So this is all about vibration. So we're bouncing, we vibrated, we've got our hands up, we're doing these different things here where we're cupping and tapping, and we're bringing vibrations into the various chi points, chi buttons that come into the actual meridians for our organ systems. Tap the hips, come down, and we'll do cup the sides of the knees. Now, if you rather have the front and then the back and then the sides, go ahead and do it that way. And go to the right side. And we're sending the vibration in, and we're sending in intentional healing. I'm grateful for healing. And if you're in a mood where you just are so like anxious and like, frick, just get done, I don't want to, get over this, I want to get it done, so I have all this stuff to do, then breathe. but be a little more gentle than you want to be. Okay. Because that's part, this is part of life, and this is how we are learning about how to help ourselves. And that is that anxiousness and stuff that's letting you know that you really do need this practice. You need something to help yourself. And you use your mind, and if you can close your eyes, that helps a lot. And you bring it all in, and you find that point. So that's what we're going to do now. This is the beginning of the universe position. Feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. And the elbows just kind of lift up as if there's a little breeze. We stretch our fingers and toes, really connecting to the earth. Stimulating 12 meridians in the body by mega stretch. I'm mega stretching, see how they're kind of folding backwards? Mega stretch. And then release. And if you have arthritis, that's something you could do for as long as you could hold it, because it sends the chi through. When the chi goes through, then blockages are going to open and you're going to heal. That's how Master Lin has taught us, and so that's been my experience, and so I just give you that as my experience. And close your eyes and soften your breath, and if you can, breathe in and out through the nose at this point. And say the password Master Lin gave us. I am in the universe. Can you let go? Can you soften enough to believe that? The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And you start to feel yourself physical and then light. Just kind of phasing in and out. You connect to what's most divine for you. So you see your garden, your grandkids, your grandmother, masters, guides, angels, artwork, whatever you connect to that is divine, your creator, yourself. And you pour in your intention. So we're on day 3 of our intention for boosting our circulation and heart health. All right, good. Now I went a little bit too slowly, so I'm going to be going over a minute. You can be with us the whole time. You can, do what's right for you. So we're going to clap our hands. And we want to get enough vibration. We're not being nasty, but we're doing it firmly. Inside elbow, we're going to cup the inside of the elbow like this. And the other side. And we're doing this in 9s. Now, have the hand on the back. So where you cup, when we cup the base of the head, that's where your hand is to be. No, we're not going to do the window of the lungs. We're going to come back to clapping. Hi, Danielle. Inside left elbow. Right side. Underarm, left side. Right side. Now go at your own pace for the next 9 minutes. Make sure your knees are bent. Spine is straight. Breathing. You can follow the vibration. And you can use colors. What color is coming to you? Is it the red for the heart system? Sending the chi in the form of light to go along with all your blood cells. Flowing through your veins, all the way from the teeniest capillaries to the big arteries? How about if we feel or focus on a certain part? Do you have something that's going on with your heart system? And the heart system includes your physical heart, the pericardium, that's the protection around it, the small intestine, sorry, hard to list and remember what I'm doing. What's called the triple heaters. And if you want a little chart about the triple heaters, let me know, and I'll send that to you. You can DM me and give me your email, and I'll send that out to you. I still don't know how to explain that too well. Not yet. What if we visualize? What if we visualize that we are humongous, the size of the tallest building or mountain, or even the size of the earth, or even beyond, and we're that huge. And then we go and dive in and follow with our chi through our circulatory system, swimming along. And what if we see red and pink light going along with us, and instantly clearing, opening? So if you think of it small, then it can feel like you're crowded in. But if we expand, and now all of our capillaries are the size of viaducts or giant pipes. And then we use our imagination, and all the things that might have gotten stuck at some point now are so small. They're so small. They're just the teeniest little pebble, like a piece of grain of sand to this huge pipe. So of course it's not stuck. Releases out. And then you can also use the visualization that Master Lin has taught us about butterflies. You have whatever it is, extra energy. It's just extra energy that your body doesn't need anymore. Your body doesn't need it. So we're going to let it go. And you let the chi go, and just, you can have like little wands and just zap all of them and just turn it into something beautiful like a butterfly. And see how you feel. Can you feel expanded? Can you feel free? And just letting your blood flow through, and you're breathing, and you're adding oxygen in. And everything is running perfectly. How's that feeling? All right, so keep going. We've got 2.5 minutes. Whatever comes to you is perfect. I'm like totally losing what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been missing the So I hope you're doing it right, because I've been missing the inside elbows here for some reason or other. It's all right. And if things go off haywire, you're breathing, what you're doing, the number, it's okay. Make sure you're getting a good sound here when you're doing the underarms and the clapping. So if you're done with, when you get done with 10 minutes, right? And if your hands are not like vibrating and your elbows are not vibrating and your underarms aren't vibrating, then you can be sure you were too light. One more beautiful minute if you're staying with. If not, enjoy your day. And I do encourage you to do another 10 minutes. You can find this video and just go all the way to where I start if you want to, or you could just put the timer on. Because we're taking 14 days concentrating on our circulatory system, helping us if we have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, problem with the thyroid, and you notice what's happening. You notice that maybe after 3 days or 5 days, you start heating up like crazy. Whatever it might be. And if it gets to be a bit much and you can't do this standing, and you go ahead and you sit down. Sit down. If you can't do the sitting, then you lie down. And let this healing happen. All right. Whew, we've done it plus an extra 40 seconds. Well done. Now I am sweating. This is more than I was sweating yesterday. I'm feeling vibration in my hands, in my elbows, underarm, but also in my feet. So when I'm just observing, if you can do this, allow yourself to observe and see where you're buzzing. All right. All right, so thank you everyone for staying if you did, and have a beautiful day in any case. And we're going to do one giant, well, we have to gather our chi. Okay, so that was really powerful. So get myself back. Woo! I like that Master Lin says, I'm not sure where I went there, so I had to bring myself back. So let's focus our whole experience, all the chi we cultivated, all that joy, concentrating on the heart system, the fire element, and bring it in as a ball of light. Now, it may be a really hot, molten ball of light today, so just enjoy it and let it be. And then spin it and spin it and spin it faster and faster. As it gets smaller, it's going to get brighter. Smaller and brighter as it goes faster and faster and faster. And if you've got a few seconds to do this, stay here and do it. This is for you. And then magically it turns into a tiny energy pill, and you look at it, and whatever it is, and you tuck it deep behind the navel, and you thank the chi that came here to work with you today. You thank every part of yourself, and you rub your hands, and then you can rub your face to bring yourself out of this meditation. You can put your fingers through your scalp I mean, not through your scalp. Through your hair along the scalp. Then we're talking about being kind. Cup your head. Cup the base of your head. Rub your ears. So I'm still working. I know everybody, a lot of my wonderful people here are off to morning qigong already. And so I am putting the information out there and the intention of being able to do a healing practice so you guys can have the whole experience. And so we'll see how that works tomorrow and the day after and the day after. But that is my intention of really coming in and having a focused healing session with you. And so we're right now focusing on circulation and our overall heart health for 14 days. Thank you for being with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you know someone who is having issues, please invite them. And I will see you again tomorrow. Okay. Many, many blessings.